IWA. Welcome to Intensity. So, a couple people have been asking for me to do this video to explain my actions from last week. Why did I do that to someone so close to me? Why did I do that to Jacko? I'll tell you why. Now, on the other hand, no, I won't. No. But I do have a message for you, Jacoby. Marty Jannetty himself. Bothers you, don't it? Me and you go way back 6-7 years ago when we were locked in that cage and wasn't let out into the Indies. And when we decided to hit the Indies, we hit it together. We hit it as family, as takeover. Common denominator of every member of Takeover leaving the group, they beat up you. You were always the crack in the seams. You know what they say, you're only as good as your weakest link. And Jacko, you are the weakest link. See, I have to scratch my head for a little bit. I thought we were on the same page. I was going to even let you tag with me. I would have even let you carry my bags. It would have been okay. You know? I would have gave you something. You need it. You see, Jacko, you are what we call a light heavyweight. Light. Weight classes below me. You were never supposed to be the guy. You're not Sean. You're Marty. You're not supposed to be the mid-card guy holding the mid-card belt. You're not supposed to be the tag team guy. You know, you're the guy who gets beat up, you know. And you're not the heavyweight. You're not the main event. I will always be the main event. I'm the measuring stick, and you know it. So maybe that's why you decided to try and fight me. So I had to teach you a lesson to stay in your place. Measuring stick, Jacko. Something you will never be. A title you will never hold. You're in my world now. Have fun in your little main event tonight. Let's see if you can hack it against Michael Fain.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Intensity. We had some strong words from PJ Savage about Jacko, and even going as far as comparing him to Marty Jannetty. But Jacko has a chance to prove that false tonight as he goes one-on-one with Michael Fain in tonight's main event. But before we get to that, we have a word from Jaden Staley before he goes one-on-one with Shotgun Adams.
IWA, it's me, Jaden Staley. I'm the one still in town. But for too long, Brandon Downey has pushed away our female audience, won unjustifiably with the help of Astro Morales against the Gravedigger Tahir James and some bad rapper, I can't remember his name. But that is why I, Jaden Staley, will be opening this week's Intensity against some firearm shotgun. I forget his name, but I guarantee a victory. Just like how I guarantee a victory when I enter myself in the Breakthrough Briefcase Battle Royal, which will guarantee me yet another victory against that bleach blonde bimbo, Brandon Downey.
Welcome everyone right back to the next episode of Intensity on IWA YouTube page. Thank you very much for joining us. My name is Peter DeLong, alongside Rico Gold in the booth with me, and we are starting out with Shotgun Adams right there.
Shotgun Adams, a fierce competitor.
That's right, 6 years in the business out of Brooklyn, New York. Seeing him at Test of Strength, Invictus, Pro Wrestling Magic.
Look at Jaden Staley hiding behind both of his stooges.
Right. Justin Bon Jovi and Jason Hendricks, collectively known as Lion Core.
You know they definitely got those shirts made on the Seaside Heights Boardwalk.
I was about to say, look at those shirts, they're ridiculous. You know they're going to sell, though. You know, some people say, hey, it looks pretty good. I mean, if there's people like Justin Bon Jovi and Jason Hendricks that like them, there's got to be other people that are going to buy them. They've got, like, brothers and sisters and cousins, right?
Yeah, I feel bad for them. I feel bad for those brothers and those sisters. Jaden Staley in this match, definitely one of the biggest scumbags in IWA.
We do have a lot of them, and that's saying a lot. He's at the top of the pile, for
The
sure.
bar has been set pretty high of scumbags, but Jaden Staley just resets the bar every time he exists.
And we haven't seen Shotgun Adams in IWA since back in 2018. He's a very road-traveled individual. Happy to have him back. Coming out of the Bay State Championship Wrestling area. And he's a very imposing figure. I mean, Staley's a big guy. There's not a lot of guys in IWA that can match the size and stature with him. But look at this is a pretty even matchup.
Do it again, bozo!
Wait a minute, hold on.
Meeting in the center of the ring.
No man budging.
Unstoppable force for his immovable object.
This is the clothesline.
Oh, let's take that part back.
Shoulder block down, taking Staley down. Missed with that big old clothesline that Staley's known for using. What a headbutt to the noggin.
Luckily, there's not much in there, so Jaden Staley can just wave that thing around. Vicious boot to the lungs.
It was just straight up. I mean, he could have chopped him, but instead he decided to give him a Sparta kick in the corner. Going to the midsection.
Hard shot to the ribs.
Staley getting those nasty shots in.
Hey, you guys putting us over?
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. You disgust me.
Yeah, I'll be back. I don't have time for this right now. I'll be back to deal with you.
Big shoulder tackle and a back elbow taking Jaden Staley down. Waiting for him to get back up. Vicious with the clothesline.
Oh. Shotgun Adams putting Jaden Staley in his place.
Pump action knee sets him up in the corner. Coming with a head of steam. Wait a minute.
Jason Hendrick taking the hit for Jaden Staley.
Member of Lion Corps taking the bullet, saving Jaden Staley.
And this just shows that Jaden Staley cannot fight his own battles.
Oh, hold on.
Vicious lariat taking Shotgun Adams' head off. What an unfortunate sight to see. Jaden Staley simply existing and breathing the same oxygen as the regular normies out here.
Unfortunate, but not surprising, as Lion Corps and Jaden Staley employing questionable tactics to pick up the win here to start out Intensity.
You know, for the last almost 5 years, I've talked about how I'm as big, as strong, as tough, and as mean as anybody, but also smarter. But am I intense? I think it's about time to find out. So the infamous Ryan Frost is about to debut for the IWA. Might do it this week.
If If you guys have been paying attention to our social media, we've added another show to our schedule. That is right, May 21st in Elizabeth, New Jersey, Plantando Bandera will take place. A lot of cool action going on over there. But with that being said, we're going to roll into our next match with the debuting Pat Saint taking on Elijah Eden. And directly after that, Brandon Downey will be in ring for a promo because he's got something to say.
All right, singles competition to continue. Intensity here. Starting off with Eden in the mask. Out of the House of Glory campaign by Amazing Red. 2 years in the business. Making his IWA debut.
Baby. I got a Rolex for that.
Patrick Saint showing off his Rolex.
He's been in the business 2 years as well. We know that is not a real Rolex. That is a Folex, sir.
Who wants money?
I don't know. Those jewelry stores up in Hartford, Connecticut might have some good deals. I don't know.
Now you tell me what kind of dollar bills stay stiff when you wave them around. Those are fake. Those are just as fugazi.
Patrick Saint out of Test of Strength, trained by Slick Wagner Brown and Bobby Ocean, with a background in Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai.
Big weight difference between these two as well. Eden coming in at 220 pounds. Patrick Saint 295 pounds.
If I can do some math there, giving up 75 pounds there. We'll see if the speed and agility can make up for the lack of size.
Similar experience, so let's see which man is better.
You ready? Always. Ring that bell!
And here we go. We're about to see what Eden and Patrick Saint can bring to IWA.
Let's go, Eden! Yeah? Let's go, Eden!
We got some Eden fans here tonight.
Taking in the whole crowd.
All right. Let me.
Here we go, lock up, collar and elbow. And Patrick Saint not moving an inch.
Good thing we can't see how bloody Eden's nose is under that mask now.
Let's go, Eden!
Just mocking his opponent now. Patrick Saint trying to get under the skin of Eden right now.
I go lighter this time.
You go lighter?
I go lighter.
Saint is not going to go as hard. Now showing his grappling prowess. Oh, look at that. There's the quickness and agility that Eden needs to employ here.
Use Patrick Saint's momentum against him.
Clubbing blow to the back of the head of Patrick Saint. He needs to limber up a little bit. That's all. Oh, breaks right through!
I've never seen a man run through a clothesline.
I mean, Eden really threw that clothesline with everything he had, and Patrick Saint just obliterated it and came back with that crossbody.
Oh, breaking the ribs of Eden.
And after that money shot crossbody, that's basically what he's going to be looking for. It's just to punish the midsection, ribs, chest, solar plexus, making it more difficult to take a breath.
Also, a very disrespectful pinning him with a foot on the chest.
And now choking him on the bottom rope.
Yeah, and those ropes are unforgiving.
We haven't seen Patrick Saint in IWA yet, but I think it's pretty clear, pretty easy to see what this man is all about based on his attitude thus far.
Making a 295-pound impression on IWA Intensity. Another backbreaker on the outside of the ring.
Continuing the onslaught on the outside, now sending him back in. Eden trying to get some distance, but Patrick Saint right back on him, going for the cover.
Surprised Eden was able to kick out under that weight for a pin again. A third pin.
And making Eden kick the larger frame of Patrick Saint off him multiple times in a row, using up a whole lot of energy to do so.
As soon as he started to talk a little too much.
Oh, hold on a second.
And Eden just caught in a bad way right now.
Trying to squeeze the life out of him, but Eden fighting back.
Oh my gosh. All Patrick Sain has to do is just stand there.
Rico Gold, you ever just run full head of steam and into a brick wall?
Well, I'm not stupid, so I haven't tried anything like that just yet.
Well, we'll have to ask Eden how it feels, because that's basically what he just did. Now, continuing to squeeze the life out of Eden, Patrick Sain using those large arms to constrict the midsection.
Eden just getting the life sucked out of him. Let's see if this crowd can get some life back into him.
He needs to figure out how to get out, because no matter what he does, he can't get a deep breath. Now, finally relinquishing the hold, Patrick Sain lets him go.
All he can do is just run out of the way at this point.
Here comes Eden, flying forearm, finds the mark, but Patrick Sain's still on his feet.
He is staggered more than he was before.
That clothesline, wait a minute!
Oh, he rolls through the pin.
Ties him up in the ropes.
Oh, busting the face.
The Black Rose now goes for the cover. No. Not enough. Patrick Sain kicking out of the Black Rose. Eden showing his disbelief.
Ref confirming a count of 2. I didn't believe it. Oh, the tap. The strength, the weight was just way too much on Eden to hold him up.
I got him now.
Crashing and burning, and now Patrick Sain saying he's got him now. Doing some more trash talk, and Eden defiant as ever.
Oh, I like his attitude, but that attitude is going to get him in trouble. Throwing that whole body into Eden's midsection.
Oh, out of the way just in time. Eden avoiding certain destruction there.
Vicious running forearm.
This is his chance. Eden needs to take advantage of the situation and pull out all the stops. Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness. Patrick Sain catches him, choking the life out of Eden.
He's got the 500 degrees.
Oh, he's out. He's out. Eden is out cold on the mat right now.
That standing single arm triangle, the 500 degrees, incredibly dangerous. And Patrick Sain showing how intense he can be.
Hey, IWA fans! ¿Cómo están, amigos? Intenso here, and I have exciting news because I'm making my IWA debut. That's right, and I've been asked to pick an opponent for this match. And I didn't have to think it out that much because I had the right man for this fight. Well, he's not only a man, he's an animal. He's a beast. Él es una bestia. Él es un monstruo. Él destruye todo. His name is Osito. Hey, how you doing, my brother? You know you're listening to this. So this is our chance, brother. You, me, IWA, y nos ponemos intenso.
I beat Ty here, James, to become the new breakthrough champion.
Well, what now?
What the? Oh my God!
What's Jaden Staley doing?
Brandon Downey, the new breakthrough champion, made his way through the field in the tournament, beat Tahir James at Anarchy Rules, coming out here to say some words, but Jaden Staley doesn't want to hear him.
Get up!
What the hell is Staley doing here?
See, Brandon Downey can't even have a minute to celebrate. Not even 10 seconds to celebrate. His hard-earned victory over Tahir James.
Staley needs to... Somebody should just get Staley out of here. Regardless of what he's doing, he should always be escorted from the building.
Like, why is he still here?
Putting a cigarette out on his back? Oh, just dumping him on his head.
Can't even get...
What is Staley trying to do here? Clearly, does he have a problem with Downey, or does he want the title, or both?
Downey? Is that what you're asking? Yeah, you're an idiot, Pete. Yeah.
Did you just call me an idiot?
No, Pete, you did not deserve that.
Consider the source. Consider the source.
Yeah, I get it.
Jaden Staley.
I get it. The guy's a scumbag. vicious lariat across the chest.
One more time. One more time. One more time.
Crowd not satisfied.
What crowd is? They want to see this? I don't understand.
I simply don't get it.
Brandon Downey just fighting his way, earning. I mean, you can't say that he didn't earn the title that he holds right now.
Like Jaden Staley with his stupid face just beating Brandon Downey to pieces right now. Oh, how many more lariats?
Clearly,
can Brandon Downey take?
Clearly, Jaden Staley, seeing all the hard work that Brandon Downey put in to get where he is right now and to get that title, knowing that he can't match the amount of work that he put in, and therefore doing this to put himself into title contention, it's disgusting.
If this is how you get a title, I don't want one.
We're gonna throw it with some zest.
Now, I've been hit by those lariats before. It is not fun.
Where you going?
Kick to the midsection. Staley not done. Sends him off the ropes. No! Short arm right back into that clothesline. This is somebody cut the feed. I don't even. The viewers don't want to see this.
This is gonna get demonetized by YouTube. Kids should not watch this.
Well, damn. I don't think the rivalry between Jaden Staley and Brandon Downey is going to end anytime soon. So let's just get back to the action, shall we?
Intensity rolling along. Peter DeLong on the call with Rico Gold. And we've got a singles matchup. Osito going up against one of his training partners and a man that he has very much respect for.
Right there. A lot of it.
It kind of feels like a perfect fit for Intense Wrestling Alliance.
This is about making impression tonight on the first match. So let's get ready to get intense.
Oh, the mask is on.
Osito feeling the intensity in the room.
Well, Intenso needs to definitely needs to be on guard because don't forget, Osito, although he's a fun-loving guy, he likes to have fun in there, he's got to have a bit of a frustration seething under the surface after losing his title matchup at Anarchy Rules.
Yeah, definitely. Osito has earned respect in this business, but he's looking to recreate his name after that vicious match with PJ Savage.
Osito, shoulder block takes Intenso down. Tripping attack fails. Leapfrog. Look at this. Beautiful stuff.
Standoff between the two. All respect between these two.
Stopping him in his tracks.
Got him up in a standing fireman's carry.
Intenso fights back out though.
Oh, Osito!
Modified combo kick. Just lightning fast. Osito is just so unpredictable. Up and over, goes to Culture Bear, comes back in, goes for a monkey flip, but Intenso holds on.
Intenso's not going down that easy. Took a second effort of Osito.
Fought him off as long as he could. Oh, missed!
Missed the drop kick.
And Intenso, knowing Osito very well, knowing exactly where he needs to be just out of range of that drop kick.
Intenso throwing that intense lariat into the corner.
Coming in for another.
Short monkey flip on Osito.
Now goes to the cover.
Osito kicking out at 2.
And I mean, there's something to say for a man like Intenso coming in, knowing what Osito just accomplished, fighting his way to the top of the IWA ladder, earning that heavyweight championship, and Intenso taking this man on. I mean, what a feather in this guy's cap if he were to come out with a victory over Osito here.
Well, Intenso coming out of Guayaquil, Ecuador, definitely has a lot to prove against a veteran like Osito.
Osito now in control, sets him up in the corner. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, falling hard on the shoulder.
Intenso trying his best to fight out of that.
A single leg Boston Crab.
And if you see the torque and direction that he's moving that leg in, it's not a traditional one. He's
stretching the whole lower back and the spine, everything being contorted.
But it's also being torqued in the opposite direction. Usually the right leg on the right side, left side. But he had the left leg on the right side, creating a unique angle.
That's a unique angle and a unique pain.
An elbow finding the mark on the heart of Intenso. But the shoulder comes up. And Osito feeling it. It's like the rage is building up, but he's not sure how to handle it.
Is it rage or is it pure frustration that he's getting this type of intensity from Intenso?
Burying that knee in between the shoulder blades, pulling the arms back, stretching out the rib cage, making it difficult to take a full breath. Intenso fighting with everything he has to get back to a vertical base.
Refusing to quit. Oh, oof. Kipping back up.
Off the ropes. But taken right back down by Osito. Two men that know each other very well, who have a great respect for each other, but it's a matter of who wants it more. Osito feeling it. Let's go for a backslide here. No! Oh! Going for a gory stretch. Gory special here. And Intenso being stretched to the limit here.
This move kills your whole body, kills your quads, kills your back, your shoulders.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, taking it back. Gosh, I've never seen something like that before. Intenso showing us what he's made of here.
Incredible reversal, taking Osito by surprise. Both men down now. Referee starting the count.
3, 4.
Both men digging deep, fighting back to a vertical base. Intenso up first. Osito backs up into the corner. Boot to the face. Intenso taking him down. Pulls out on a back elbow. Coming off.
Osito doesn't even know what hit him at this point.
Clearly not at 100%. He's got to shake the cobwebs here.
Oh, a kick to the cheek. Oh, man.
Corkscrew senton. Osito takes all of it, but still able to kick out his shoulder.
Just barely getting his shoulder up.
I don't know if Osito was ready for. I mean, he probably knew what to expect, but I wonder if Intenso held back a little bit to make up for what he would be expecting. Oh, hold on a second. Looked like he was going for that flip. Looked like he was going for that Osito suplex, but Intenso scouted, and what a stunner!
And Osito is stunned in the weirdest way possible.
You don't have anything to call for that, Rico?
I have nothing to say.
2 count only. Intenso trying his best to keep those shoulders down, but the frenetic energy of Osito finding its way out of the pores of the culture bear through the legs.
Sliding through the legs.
Captures the arm.
Oh, vicious drop on the shoulders. That's it.
And folks, if you weren't sure if Osito still had it after losing his title match,
nah, he still got it.
Rest assured, Osito's still in this.
Nah, he still got it. He looks great.
And a show of concern and respect for his brother-in-arms.
Eternal respect between these two.
Well done to Intenso.
This thing on? Oh, okay. IWA, Intense Wrestling Alliance, coming to you live from Nutley, New Jersey. Elijah Eden, Fly 9 Noriega, and Face 666. Zero Limits Championship. Let me talk to you about that, Daddy. I witnessed Face go through a bloody match to win that title, to win that championship. I saw Elijah Eden win his match to earn his shot. Fly 9 Noriega, it's okay, Daddy. Either way, all of you are going to enter Nirvana, and you better bring your mama, because you're going to feel the love. See you soon, Daddy.
The name. 'Cause remember the face!
IWA! Did you miss this face? I bet you did, because it has been quite some time. But for those of you that are new to IWA, let me reintroduce myself. I am the PFB of Pro Wrestling, the present, the future, and the best all-in-one, Michael Fain. Now, as I am back, I see that a lot of things have changed. I've seen that a lot of people have stepped up, but I've also seen a mockery. I have also seen a certain someone that thinks that he's worthy of being the IWA Heavyweight Champion. And that guy's name is the Greatest Showman, Jacko. Mwah. Ah, Jacko, I'm Jacko. Jacko, are you kidding me? Compared to you and I, do you really think you, out of all people, deserve to be in the main event? Of all people, do you think you deserve the IWA World Title other than me? Definitely not. The difference between you and I, Jacko, is that when they mention Michael Fain, they can't help but mention me as the future of this business. And when they mention Jacko, you know who they mention him as? Another member of TakeOver. You're not a star, Jacko. You don't deserve to be in the main event. You don't deserve the IWA Heavyweight title. I do. And the only thing I'm going to prove is that the Greatest Showman's show will be stopped by Mr. All-in-One, Michael Fain.
And here we are, folks, the main event of the second episode of Intensity Season 2. Thank you so much for sticking with us. We got Jacko recently stepping out of the shadow of the takeover up against Michael Fain.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, creatures, free souls, always like the greatest, and still the greatest damn showman of this industry, Jacko. Welcome to the greatest damn show.
Yeah! Jacko still has not lost his fastball.
Jacko!
Looking to cast a shadow of his own.
But
first of all, it's on. Welcome back. Because now IWA is on. Because I am the PFB of Pro Wrestling. The present, the future, and the best all-in-one Michael Fain.
An incredible talent, an incredible look, but a not so incredible attitude, as this cocky youngster has been a thorn in the side of many people here in IWA over the past few months.
I thought the 6-month hiatus was for him to become a better person. He's definitely went the other way with that.
Certainly. And here we go, Jacko trying to figure out whether or not he has what it takes to go up against the top dogs in IWA. After losing the tag team titles along with Face walking out on the takeover. And at the end of our last episode, in the main event where Face and PJ Savage had a standoff and basically dissolving the takeover, the question is, what's next for Jacko? And will he be able to elevate himself to the top of the game?
Jacko using his veteran instincts to roll up Michael Fain.
Well, a win over Michael Fain here would certainly be a good start to that journey.
All of these men with the same mindset, now standing face to face.
Incredible.
Both of these men with their own story to tell, their own life to write, everything right in front of the both of them. A new chapter for the two. Let's see where it goes.
Michael Fain getting the legs kicked out from under him. Oh! Jacko's so unorthodox at times.
You can't keep up with him.
And that's part of what makes him so dangerous, because he's so... Oh, wait a minute! Going for that unorthodox twisting knee strike, but he kind of saw that Fain was out from under him, stopped himself from getting all the impact on his own knee. And Michael Fain, I think, knows what he just barely got out of the way of. Oh! He just threw him onto the ropes. Goes for the cover now.
Surprised Jacko can still breathe after having his neck dropped on the rope like that.
It's my time. My time, everybody.
Michael Fain proclaiming that it is his time.
So right after the somewhat of an absence from IWA, I saw him earlier tonight.
I feel sorry for you then, Peter.
Well, I kind of overheard him. I didn't talk to him directly. I try not to do that. But he was talking about wanting to climb the ranks as well. So both of these men, just like you said, their own stories to tell, but very similar in that respect, that they both want to get to the same place. But guess what? There's only one spot at the top.
I'm not going to tell you, Jacko.
Fain right now in control.
Jacko been very close to the top. Sat next to the top. Had his entrance with the top. He's trying to get there by himself now. All of these men throwing stiff strikes.
Oh, what a shot by Jacko. Blocks one. Soccer hooligan headbutt to the collarbone. Oh, goes to that half a scar.
Michael Fain decapitating Jacko.
What an incredible area. Now goes to the cover. Not enough. Fain not happy with that. Wants to try it one more time.
Is he not happy with it, or does he not believe it?
He needs to get his head straight. He needs to not worry about disbelief. He needs to keep on the offensive if he wants to come out of this one on top. Off the ropes now. No. Reversal by Jacko. Ducks the back elbow. Oh!
And Jacko has shown the only way that you're going to gain any advantage is to slow him down. The second Jacko starts to speed up is when it does not go Michael Fain's way.
And it is not going Michael Fain's way right now. Both men now getting back up to their feet. Jacko first. Fain trying to recuperate. Jacko comes in with a nasty double-edged knife-edged chop. Turns right into it, grabs that arm.
Jacko displaying his strength.
Fireman carry position. Rolls through it.
Going for a quick pin. Michael Fain just kicking out.
Not enough, and you know in the back of Jacko's head, you've got to believe that he hears the voice of PJ Savage ringing through his head, the words that he said at the end of the last episode, that this is not your time, you're not worth this.
Wrong man's hour, because it's the greatest damn showman's son, Fain. Yeah! You hear me? You hear me, Fain?
Jacko believes with all his soul that this is his time. It is the time for his ascension.
The showman looking to prove himself here, looking to prove PJ Savage wrong. Oh, Spanish fly!
Goes for the cover out of nowhere!
Mike Fain kicks out hard!
What? That's almost something that you would have seen out of Michael Fain's playbook coming out of House of Glory, being trained under Amazing Red, but Jacko pulling one out of his back pocket. And now setting up the situation. Opposite corners.
Michael Fain does not know where he is right now.
Coming in with a head of steam. Jumping back elbow.
Jacko reminding him, this is where you are. You're at intensity.
One more time, baby.
Into the opposite corner. Jacko coming in. Hitting once again. Oh, reversal.
Waking up just in time to reverse that Irish whip.
Fain not willing to let it slip, and Jacko not going to make it easy on him. Up to the middle rope. Fain fights off whatever Jacko had in mind, picks him back up.
Oh my goodness! Oh, is this it for Jacko? Jacko still has some fight left in him.
Jacko's rise to the top almost being stopped before it could start, and Michael Fain right back to that disbelief.
I'm ready, good.
Both of these men showing a lot of heart, a lot of character, and a lot of attitude in this bout here.
Turning him around, up on the shoulder. Whoa. What is this? Besides dangerous. Oh, wait a minute, turns it around.
They're rolling through. Jacko just... Michael Fain is stunned, along with everybody else here at IWA Intensity.
Jacko outmaneuvering Michael Fain with both men looking to climb the same ladder. Only room for one on the way up, and Jacko coming out on top.
PJ Savage told Jacko to know your place. It looks like Jacko knows exactly where it is, and that's at the top of the mountain.
Peter DeLong alongside Rico Gold. Thanks for joining us on IWA Intensity. We'll see you next week, folks.
Oh, man.
And I thought that was it, folks. I was packing up my notes. I was getting ready to get out of here. BJ Savage out from the back.
Someone's got to stop this, man. Someone's got to stop PJ Savage. He thinks he can do whatever he wants here.
We've seen this many times with many competitors. PJ Savage can't stand to see the spotlight on anybody else but himself.
It's not worth it.
Looking back retrospectively.
Referee trying to talk some sense into PJ Savage.
No.
PJ Savage just doesn't know when to stop.
And you saw Jacko reaching out as if to say, give it all you've got.
It's always got to be about PJ Savage. It's his world. Unfortunately, we're just living in it.
The greatest damn showman, Jacko, with the win, but PJ Savage came in and kneed him immediately after that. Which will bring us to next week's main event, which is Super Nitro versus PJ Savage. Super Nitro has been calling out PJ for years, and co-owner of IWA, Eric Padilla, has granted him a match next week. So stay tuned, stay hyped, and I'll see you guys next week.